Hey everyone, it's Alok, and I'm here chatting with Sober Theater. Spontaneous, cathartic, visceral. I think that the way that I live my life is that I survive really intense scenarios through humor. And I wanted to create a show that was honest to the ways in which tragedy and triumph are always braided for me. And so in the show, I combine poetry and comedy because I think it's the most honest way to describe how I process grief, that the world often feels insurmountable and impossible, but comedy allows me to keep going. I think so often mainstream theater takes inspiration from people like me, but so rarely actually engages with us on our own terms. So it feels really poignant and powerful to be occupying space in such a heritage site, in such a sacred traditional place in contemporary theater, and to say that so often these art forms that are not seen as rigorous or legit are precisely that. So I've been a resident fangirl of Travis Albanza for about 5 years. I'm so excited for all the work that they put out into the world. They have a new memoir coming out next week that I'm very excited to read. And then another artist I want to shout out is Amru, an amazing other British gender non-conforming artist of color. True artists understand that each person has their own craft and that we can of course show people how we do it, but that's different than telling them how. And so I think that I always get a master class in performance when I watch artists I admire, not because I'm learning how to do it, but I'm seeing what's possible, how to expand the horizons of my own imagination. I'd like to say that I feel like live art is more important than ever in these moments. During the pandemic, I was so bored, and I missed live art so much because I think live art reminds us of the crucial distinction between merely existing and living. When you see live art, you're reminded of just how wonderful and whimsical it is to be here on this earth in this moment in time. Live art is the greatest testament to that phrase, "you had to have been there." It can't ever be replicated or recreated. The energy that you share with an audience in one night will be there for infinity, even though it was only for an hour or so. So it feels more important than ever to try to go and support the live arts in this time as we're trying to recoup and reestablish footing in a world that often saw us as inessential.